Hello. There's the camera. There's the jam. There's the beautiful music, courtesy of whoever made this soundtrack. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't actually say who is the composer. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. You can find it. But usually the in-game soundtracks actually have a person behind it. Here, it seems like, basically by the artist, the whole Paradox Interactive was responsible for this one. And it's a lovely, lovely one. The fact is, there are 2 hours of actually very wonderful, like, light music, and I'm loving that. But it is time to just relax a little bit. The flow of life in general has slowed down, but we can be even more chill. So with that, let's start some City Skylines, or continue City Skylines. We had a city. We'll continue playing our city. City of tomorrow. Well, city of something, I suppose. I was going to do some patches. Oh, not patches. I was going to install some mods. But the fact was, between the previous stream and this stream, the game got updated and many of mods got broken. So, as a fact, I just turned everything off. And there was nothing special, really. But it was some interesting features. I'm still very, 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 very eager to actually place a couple of parks and areas which are... oh, I know what the problem is. Place parks with areas without access... give me a second. Quick capture. Nope. And transition. I still want to place a park in... Oh, just for a moment I thought, wait a second. I remember this being... honestly, in my mind, that this place was much, like, smaller. Excuse me. This place was, rather bigger, even. What am I... Noises. I do them. I swear to God, I thought my city was bigger. But no, it is exactly like that. Here, this district, actually, is it still being... I think it's still being populated. Oh yeah, there's big swatches and swats. And everything else of land. Something is there. They're taking up everything, and yeah, it's very close over here to this thing. I also got a new landfill site because people around here want some to get rid of the garbage. And yeah, I wanted to... actually, I quickly loaded... my God, what was the button? I remember there being a button. Y? Nope. T? Oh, this one, right. Q and E to rotate. So yeah, in this residential district, right next to the small park, I wanted to place a couple of basketball fields, stuff like that. I think it was here. Yeah. Basketball court and tennis court. Actually, they are absolutely the same. Yep. The problem is, it needs a road. Building must be placed roadside. Then again, I had a small idea, and let's see if this actually works. I do know that a couple of these buildings were placed sort of overlappy. And by overlapping, I mean that they were overlapping. Oh, no. And not even... what am I even saying? Not overlappy is not what I even intending to say. Like, specifically here. But I can't get through there. There's a gap in the middle. Chances are I'm just gonna plop some trees or something. But the fact is, like, there's a middle to these areas where nothing is. Since I sort of painted the road slightly differently. And as such, well, we'll see. Anyway, let's unpause this, and let's check out what's actually happening. Last time I said that, hey, it seems that the demand for industrial is growing, so we can do something about that. Also, it does seem that we are getting a huge traffic jam over here, and we need to do something about it. So all of these are turning to the right. Yeah, you know what? This needs changing. So, quick check. This was 6-lane road. Medium road. Was that a medium road? 4-lane road. No, it specifically was like a highway road. Highways, okay. And I think this is it. Highway. At some point, a highway with sound barrier would be a good idea. For now, though, I think I need to do... Oh, space already occupied. I think I need to upgrade this. Is that an option? Oh, not what I meant. I meant to do that one. And those. Okay, the rest was upgraded. Because, yeah, this needs... Oh, no. What did I do? Why the direction was the same? No. Direction needs to be different. What happened? What did I mess up? Highway. Cannot upgrade this type. Not snapping. Direction. Was I supposed to drag or something? Actually, this calls for just a complete reload. What did I do? Wait a second. Like, I specifically wanted to extend this road further. Okay, so it's once again this. It's this. It's an upgrade. I'm gonna demolish a couple of things. Oh, is it? No. But no. Should I do this from a different angle? Like, cannot upgrade to this type? Why is it? Oh, there it is. I'm pretty sure there's a better way of doing this. I just don't know what it is. It keeps on showing it in a completely wrong direction. Okay, so... Oh, no, this needs to be something else. This kind of intersection needs to be something else entirely. 4-lane road. No, I'm like, Because the problem is, I would like... Or maybe I don't want this to be anything other than route here. So what happens? First of all, there's obviously this now. Big, pretty road. But also this. But like, look at how many people are trying. I think all of them are sort of trying to get into these parts. And they're actually not waiting for their turn. Like, they're not going down, but let's turn. No, actually, all of them are turning here to get into here, and that is a problem. Once again, I can do something like this horrible. This sort of solved the intersection problem here, as a ton of these heavy trucks were trying to get in. I think this sort of offloaded it. But yeah, it seems like the traffic portion of this is starting to get pretty active, and we'll see what will happen. Alright, so... We'll see. But yeah, I think this will be my sort of city limit. Beyond this point, it's gonna be highways. Also, why are you immediately going back? Is there... I think... this is definitely a two-way street, so anyone who wants to turn here can turn here, so... I wanna basically look. Anyone who's gonna turn, like, what's their route? Everyone who's just doing a U-turn here. I don't see a point for them to do a U-turn. Yeah, but this one sort of sucks. They're too... Oh, that's what they're doing. Yeah. That makes total sense. So... The problem is that this is... Darn, this is pretty small. Both of these roads, like both this road and this road, are 2-lane roads, and that won't do. 2-lane, one-way road with trees. This is the whole combination of it. I find pretty funny. Roundabouts. Cloverleaf intersection. Ooh, it's a massive thing. Interesting, that's also their upkeeps. I think the road also requires upkeep. Yep. Just a little bit. I need to do something else. Oh boy, and which one do I want to pick even? And do I want a 2-lane? Do I actually want these roads? I've built it pretty weirdly. I just extended 2 identical roads. Everything... Oh, actually not every single thing, it seems. Oh, so some of these roads are actually one-ways. Like, if we look here, then from what I can tell, these roads, like one leads over there, is it because... Oh, so this is... Advisor. No, I don't want a specific advisor. Basically I want to see what kind of road this is. We have snapping, we have elevation, straight roads, curve roads, freeform roads, we have upgrades. But yeah, guessing that this is sort of plopped like this. As in... Upgrade, yeah, like this road, it marks the road in the middle. This marks the whole, like the... Whatever that thing in the middle is called, between 2 roads. So yeah, this is actually was plopped as a complete thing. Alright, so... I don't know. So yeah, basically I plopped this. Yeah, I plopped one of those roads. And also at some point, chances are I would like to... So basically it's this, 4-lane roads. Over here it's a 4-lane road. 50, 50, 50, 50. I'm just curious. That is all. Oh, and... Oh, because it's like a biggin. Right, it is a biggin. Darn, what should I do? So I can... Yeah, it immediately plops the, like, a 2-way. No, I don't need a 2-way. I basically need 6-lane road. It's... Ooh, that's a big boy. Should I? The power. Let's first figure out the power situation. Again, it seems like we're pretty close to not needing... But then again, if I... Nobody needs 6-lane roads, like even... No, it's... Sorry, folks, I am confounded. I have 4-lane roads, so... On both sides. Yeah, basically what I need is this. I suppose I just still need those. For now... For now, let's just place. Actually, might be doing this a little bit hastily and prematurely, but God only knows. Oh boy. No. Oh yes, this needs to be that. So it's gonna be this. Yes. Good. Good stuff. Just making our city just a little bit more prettier. How this necessarily solves our problems, though. So once again, our problem right now is there's a whole influx of these folks who want to go here. Why do they want to do that? Technically, they can Parker Street, read as Parasite Street, and was very surprised. Definitely, you can just follow this road and then turn here and continue onwards, but they all insist, and I think if we put on the overlay, traffic, they all insist that no, we need to turn here. Also, people from here cannot go... people from here won't need to go here anyway. Yeah, game, thank you. I know you're paused. I am just trying to figure out what on earth. But yeah, let's unpause it. I want to once again see... Also, it might change in a while, but... Also, what about... Oh, I think also the problem might be that... the trash services are not reaching this place. Shall I? Is there a way to do this? I would like to somehow bring some sort of like a service road almost from here to, let's say, here, so that the trash trucks actually make it in town, but the heavy trucks don't. On the other hand, I don't think heavy trucks need to even go here. What I really want to do is... I don't think there's a button for it. What I really would like to do is to make it sunny. Otherwise, I can't see a single freaking thing. No, let's just buy more stuff. Quick check. We're good on electricity. Actually, honestly, this almost makes it better because I can actually see things. Question. Oh, it's still upgrade, so yeah, better be careful with that. How far can I go? I think this should be... I don't want to destroy that building. Oh, darn. I'll have to destroy that building then. Oh, fudge, 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 fudge. That'll work. So yeah, what's your... Oh, because I was still doing the one with the trees. Okay, that is not a problem. I think the speed is equal anyway. The only problem is... Oh, you know what? You know what this should be? This should be a one-way street. But then again, all this crap... No, this should be a one-way street, actually. For one beautiful reason, and that is... upgrade? Don't think that even costs that much. Oh! For fudge's sake, what am I doing wrong? Where do I need to... Why does it insist on putting the direction of the one-way road in this direction? Like, the opposite direction of where the previous even ones were placed. I will never know. Alright, so... Okay, garbage trucks, so let's see. Garbage trucks returning to facility. What I want to see is garbage trucks actually coming out of here and going into town. Fantastic. The only problem is... Maybe that's not even a problem. No, I think that's actually going to be much better. Right, so what do we have? It does seem that at some point I will have to... Actually, it's now going... What are they? Pickups, Jeeps, box trucks, electric car, Edison Model S. Oh, that is fantastic. And what's this? Sports car. I mean, it's sporty. Bumper-to-bumper traffic, just look at that. Okay, this is... I think this is better. Oh, look at that. This tail has definitely sort of killed itself. Right. Okay, so first of all, it's sunny. Second of all, just... with the exception of this big poop field over here, everything else fantastic. I will need this water treatment plant. I need 14,000 people for that. That is crazy. Our next one, though, is going to be 650. And this is going to unlock high-density residential, commercial, and office, which I love the idea of. Now, the plan last time was to build a industry area over here. This is going to be our forest industry. I can even perhaps paint now. Industrial specialization. So, so we have forest, we have farming. It needs fertile land, actually. I'm going to check for that. Ore industry. Oh, interesting. Oil, and then just generic. Actually, or was it, what was that? What's that dropout show is called? Actually? Oh yeah, it is called Actually. I'm turning into Mike Trapp. He also has a middle name. I forgot what it is. What is leisure? Natural resources. Okay, so I have. Okay, there it is. Fertile land, forest, ore. Ore is not available. Actually, I think ore is available over here, and oil. I do not see oil being available anywhere. Not a problem. Right. So, how do we want to do this? My biggest problem with this is, first of all, there's a big rock over here. Actually, a couple of rocks over there. How do I want to make this work? Because just running a road through there almost kills the whole idea of there's a forest. I'll have to sort of make it very careful. Right. So I don't want to upgrade. I want to sort of put a thing somewhere to sort of move it back. But before we do that, let me actually do this. I think I can remove... It's pretty silly. I think I can remove this connection because there's a connection further on. I wish there was a connection here, but like it's zigzag pattern sort of screwed me over. Oh boy. I just want to check something. Okay, these trucks are still going. Yeah, basically, I want to do something like this. A very similar quarter, but over here. What's the best way of doing that? Also, where should I just do that? So I'm pretty sure I don't need 4-lane roads. I think will be plenty. Even I don't need decorative grass. I'm pretty sure of that. So if I just do this, oh, this is gonna screw everything over. Is this wise to do this? Actually, I can. First of all, this is expensive. Let's not forget about that. This is darn expensive. Let's do this. Let's do this. Very right angles. And then I think we can do like singular roads. Again, not bicycle lanes, no nothing. Really for this, I don't think it will. I feel it will look really weird. An area with an industry area with like forested roads with trees on it. It's gonna make it decorations lower noise pollution, support slow traffic, increase land value. I don't think that's what I'm sort of going for. Why don't I destroy another rock? I don't think I'm worried about that too much. And shall I just like envelop? I need to keep an eye on the money because right now I'm just doing some weird things. Okay. Okay. Right, I think we've connected everything. And what's the best way of painting this? Oh boy, yeah, I need to designate roads, no question about that. So, first of all, let's paint this. I need to make sure that this... can I not... I think before everything is placed, I cannot, right? Oh, actually not. Wait a second. Districts. I think I need to actually mark it down first. All right, let's first figure out how we're gonna do this. I think this should work, right? Yep. And you know what? Rocks are beautiful, absolutely, but they are getting in my way. Guess if I, okay, now this is better. Actually, you know what? By this point, it's still like technically this is if I'm just making this beautiful. If I'm just making this, I think a 2-lane gravel road is very, meh. Speed is pretty low, so nah. No, oh, come on, why does it do? Oh, there it is. Every single time it's sort of... The specific angle at which I want to do this is never sort of the first... Like, if I want to build it here, bam, it overlaps. I always need to build like slightly to the side, and it's killing me. Nope. Every single time I need to guess. Alright. That's the correct one. There's going to be so much forest industry over here. Well, again, the problem is, I feel like with doing so many roads, I'm destroying the forests. Most likely I'm doing this very inefficiently. Anyway, let's go. First, we mark all of this as industrial zone. Just a big ol'... I need even a bigger one of these. I'll have the world and I would like to paint it orange. Actually, yeah, by this point it seems like plonk, 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 plonk. Ooh, ah yes, this area, and I'll need to have to figure out what's what. Those actually, I think I won't bother marking, so let's dezone this. That's right about here. Also, that rock, sorry, you picked yourself a good place, rock, it's just that. It's not you, it's me. Alright, ever missing, because like one little bleep that we have missed, and then all of a sudden the building is not there. Right, can I now mark this? Why can I mark... What am I doing wrong? Oh, first I need to just mark it as is. Okay. So I think I can draw in an even bigger one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Look at this. Mmm. Tasty. Boop. 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 Just grab as many cheese. I think this is as good as it gets. Right. So we then say, this is gonna be, is there a, I swear I remember this being a commercial, return zone, blah, blah, blah. I remember there being like, I could specifically look at, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Policies. Recreational use, smoke detector distribution. It would... Okay, first of all, this is not Ivy Squared. This is, okay, Run Forest Run is not it. I mean, lumberyards. I think it's as straightforward as it gets. Parks and recreation, no. It's not gonna be that. City planning? Alright, so there it is. I can ban heavy traffic. Oh yeah. Blah, blah, blah. We can encourage biking. NIMBY, what was it? No loud noise in the night. In Old Town, only residents and businesses can use the area for more vehicles, ban other motor traffic. Wow, there's a lot of fantastic stuff that I would love to play with. Right, but first we need to figure out this. And unfortunately, this is the... I can still fix this. You know what? This is an artifact of... I can just do this, right? I could plop a road. Not like this. Plop a road. It goes here. And then I'm just going to remove the road here. Yes, this is incurring additional costs. But what this allows me to do is actually make sure that I have absolutely no gaps anywhere. Good. All right, so this now is supposed to be our big lumber area. What we need to do, I think for now, I don't think we're in that much trouble, so... I think we can do this. My only problem-ish being... I think people go to work, right? And as such, I'll have to somehow make sure that people move, like, go to work here. Obviously, we now get transport. We now have buses. Maybe not metro, but buses definitely. Taxi. Public transport hub. No, that's not it. International airport. Look at that. Oh, hello. First of all, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need... I'm gonna pop it here and see what's what. Really? You're not connected? And second of all, I'm pretty sure that in just a second, we're gonna require a ton of stuff. Creates heavy pollution. No, thank you. Knowing just how... Whoops, something just happened, and I'm not sure why. It sort of showed me this. Alright, actually, after this, maybe it's time for me to upgrade the buildings. Upgrade some of our hospitals and everything. Right, I think electricity got... Not yet, okay. Let's do it like this. It's a very strange system of doing this, but hey, don't knock it off until it works. Don't knock it off until it works. I'm not even sure what I mean by that. Nest structures, large buildings. Oh, okay, I get wood. Are you like? Come on, just with one little, just a little bit to this side. Oh, for crying out loud. Space is not occupied. Can I do this? Will you agree? Oh, there it is. Okay, fantastic. At some point, it's going to get better. All right, so these are going to be... Maybe I overkilled it. There's a very big chance that I basically took it and overkilled it. We'll see. Anyway, what's coming here? Trucks. Forestry trucks. Yep. This might be a very big overkill, but we'll see. Right now, what is it? Commercial is slowly growing in need. We're gonna see about that. So right now, our commercial is very accurately placed. Here, I think I made a big mistake. What I did here is I placed a small park, but then this area in the middle is like, again, uninhabited. And I can place something like, well, not fishing tours. Those are decorative, right? Props, yeah, I can just plop a couple of props. Building must be placed rotate, and it seems actually that unless this is a modded structure, that all these vanilla parks must be placed near the road. Whatever happens, must be placed near the road. You can twist around yourself 7 times, it still won't help. Which is a shame. Okay, I love that the smoke detector... oh, actually, maybe I didn't even need all of that electricity. I decided, oh, new area. But this forestry... I suppose they need electricity to sort of power their electric saws and everything. We'll see. Yeah, it's just that there's like this gap that has a firehouse on one side and then a park on the other. The problem is, I can't really put anything in the middle over there. And the smallest road that I have at my disposal is this one. I mean, I suppose it's small. I don't think I have placed it anywhere, so... Alright, let's quickly check. So we have medical clinics, so we have 2. Can I? Ooh, it's humongous. Okay, so... the hospital is much better than the medical clinic, and as such... places where I previously placed my medical clinics just cannot take a hospital. Patient capacity, 5 times more. Costs more. Costs more than 5 times. Also, it has a helipad. Okay. Difference, medical clinic. Also have an elder care. You know what? I should plop a couple of those for sure. Oh, this is also good. Child health center. Birth rate. Ooh, boy. Interesting. And a cemetery. Unfortunately, at some point, we'll need that. Healthcare availability is perfect. Average health is 75. It's pretty okay. Do we have a problem? I'm pretty sure right now our reach is pretty darn good. So what I'm thinking, where once again, our residential is growing in demand. This area, once again, can start growing. We can plop a couple of more of commercial in there as well. How close we are again? 650. Quick check on this. Have I placed one? No, we have 2 firehouses. Also, ooh, did we just run out of water? What's our situation? Ooh, we are slowly running out of water. Okay. Can I plop another one here? Is it really not connected? Come on. Poppy, as they say, cock. Okay, it's like some weird place. The only problem is, at some point, the water level, I think, here is going to drop. Alright, but that's that. Sewage treatment. Oh, brother. Might have to place another sewage water drain pipe. But I've already sort of placed this one so very close to this area. Let's do it like that. But yeah, unfortunately we have hit that barrier. We have hit that moment. And so the production of poopy water has once again started. Alright, so there's... okay, so there is... actually, we have a couple of firehouses. We don't have a fire station. Does it just have a bigger radius or something? I'm considering bringing a fire station here. Just plop it somewhere So what is the difference? Fire engine capacity. So many more fire engines. And once again, it's so much more expensive. Multiple simultaneous. Is that it? Is it the fact that you can answer to multiple emergencies at the same time? I can sort of make one like here and then. Okay, I'm trying to figure out at what point. Ooh, and interesting. This does not cover the. Why does it not cover that? Obviously, if I place one here, actually. Oh, because once again, one lane road. Interesting. I'm just interested why, if I place the firehouse here, obviously cars can go this way. Also, technically, cars can immediately exit here, turn, then immediately turn here. Or can they not do that? Interesting. Very interesting. One way or the other, first of all, crime rate in our Woody's Wood, the industrial building. And also, it seems like they need workers. We just don't have enough workers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, let's start building. I think it's time for us to continue the build. And I wanted to build. Yeah, at some point we'll have to do everything around there. I wanted to build this. I think this should be okay. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Sorry, someone got demolished. I'm very sorry about that. Sorry. Also, I might consider just, once again, just bulldozing through there. What's our road situation? Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. Anyway, here I'm gonna start building another residential. Also, I'm thinking, no, that's the old town. Let's consider this old town for now. But I don't have time. I need to build it right now. So yeah, I'll rethink it later. If I'm not mistaken, I can sort of rezone. Uh-oh, dead people. 6 citizens, death care. Deceased, so 1 person has deceased. Alright, I think it's finally time to start thinking about this. I think nobody wants to. How evil, folks. How evil it is to place a cemetery right next to a garbage dump. I think it's very evil, so let's not do that. Pardon me for weird sounds. How about here? I have not planned anything here just yet. Am I placing this? Okay. Everyone got happy that there's now a place to bury people. Okay, and yeah, at some point, again, since I haven't installed mods for this, as far as I know, no more urns in the mantelpiece, the new cemetery is open. There might be a problem pretty soon. That problem being... there will be a death wave, since all the people who have arrived into my city are roughly of the same age, so everyone will be sort of... There's a whole clump of people who will be just getting older, getting older, getting older, getting older, and all of a sudden, everyone's going to be extra old. Right, okay, so you're having problems, once again, workers, police, and really, I am very interested in doing, in placing a fire station specifically for this spot. And also planting a police station, also specifically for this spot. But workers, yeah, can't do anything about workers. This is also a good spot. What do we have education-wise? Yeah, it seems like there's time to place a school. Do we have university yet? No, we have a public library. University is this one, 650 again. Uneducated. There's a ton of uneducated people over here. School right now is positioned perfectly. It's in the city center. I'm more interested, maybe, like, do this somehow. Ooh, it's like, it covers pretty much nothing. And what? That's my problem right now. It covers nothing. Building must be placed roadside. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah. Okay, people are really, specifically in here, I think we build this last. But, like, people over here are uneducated. Not uneducated swine. No, but just uneducated. So I was thinking, like this, oh god, like that almost does nothing. I think I needed to place it like almost here somewhere. I'm gonna try and place it here. What? Actually, yeah. Let me. You know what? This'll do. Really? What's the best? It's paused, so I'm assuming I can just sort of do a little bit of demolition. So, plonk, 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 but in its place, plonkety plonky plonk, plonk. This allows me to then place a school over. See, that's elementary school. So that is educate children. Educate. Okay, so I need this. And yeah, there's like a huge. Well, I mean, it's not huge, but like specifically here, there is lack of education. I think another school is overdue around here somewhere. Sorry, but certain businesses, I might need to sort of kill you. But again, there's a little bit of gap over there that isn't covered. It's hard being a mayor, folks. Sometimes you ask yourself, how do they do that? And somehow they do that. Okay, so I think I'm still going to go with my initial plan. So I was going to place this preschool here. Blah, blah, blah. Small bonus to education. So I have one library. It's over there in the center. Yeah, people, again, like here would be a perfect space for a library. And all these good spaces for libraries and everything. Also, I'm also making, I think, a pretty big mistake by... Oh, we'll see. I can still sort of place it here. It's gonna destroy a lot of houses, but... Still gonna make a bunch of people happy. I can just extend here. Obviously, there's a lot of unused area over there. We're gonna see. First, let's actually finish the action over here. I have now gone crazy, and now every single road that I have is gonna have trees. Trees aplenty. Sorry about your businesses. I'm really very sorry. I am so sorry. You cannot imagine how sorry I am, because I am sorry. Honestly. Swear to God. Scout's honor and everything. Oh, God. There's... Oh. Wait. Oh, because... I can still change my mind, right? Because this is... No, this is not working. This is not working. I started going from the different direction. Undo. Refund. Okay, at the very least I get a refund. Thank God. Unfortunately, those buildings that I have destroyed... sorry. I have made a horrible mistake. I admit. I admit to it. I have goofed. I have so goofed. Should I? I mean, it's not gonna... I want to use this space in the middle somehow. I need to use the space in the middle somehow. Otherwise, it is just too silly. Right, folks? It is just too silly. So for now, I can definitely draw these to be... Actually, even fill. All of these are gonna be residential. And then let's figure out what we want to do. I want to place a couple of different buildings here for sure. Once again, education, yeah. Not even sure, like, if I go here and if I go here. Eligible, right now our capacity for elementary school is, okay, it's this one, high school. Okay, no question about it, I need another high school. Because we are at capacity for high school, like soon they're going to be for capacity. Actually, a lot of, and we need a university, but that's soon. Not that many people use that. Oh boy, what happened? Operating normally. Operating normally. We have not. What have you? Oh, because derp, because I have not connected your area to water just yet. It is my thing. I do apologize. Hey, they don't have any water. I wonder why. What's gonna be the next one? High density commercial. Actually, sorry, there's a tooltip that I perhaps should read. Department stores and supermarkets. I'd want some of that. Okay, once again, you are missing people. My plan also... Oh boy, this is just ugly, honestly. Some of these are just... oof. My plan is to perhaps start a... to start a bus route that actually we're going to connect to the timber area and to the industrial area over here. But I think I can make it so... Is there a road? I specifically want... What did I just do? Did I do something bad? I think I've placed a road in a really weird spot. No? Give me... No, I think it's... No, I think it was supposed to be this way. I think there is a road that is purely for buses. Is that true? Oh, maybe there isn't. Okay. Maybe that's a mod or something. Roads, grass, blah, blah, blah. There's definitely a 4-lane road with bus lanes. Is there a way... I don't think there is. Again, I think it's perhaps it's a mod thing. There's... Select just road to Alderwood is considered to be one road. Just road. Ooh, that is pretty interesting. Oh, there it is. Show transport types. There it is. I can set it to public transport and cargo. That is not exactly what I really want. Okay, so this gives me a little bit more flexibility. Love it. There, folks. There's something about building. Something about maintaining a city that I'm in love with. Why'd you say that? Maybe I just love managing. I don't know. Oh boy, there's some loud sounds over there. Loud, angry sounds. Okay, the demand for residential has been quelled for now. People are still moving in, though. Things going ding, to ding, to ding. I wonder... I'm pretty sure my policies are like citywide. Is that true? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, for most part, still basically waiting for people to work. We need uneducated workers. And also, I love that overeducated workers is actually a problem. Like, oh dear, these people are too smart. What a problem to have, folks. What a problem to have. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff that I didn't anticipate is going to be placeable. We can place a park table set. Oh, it's the tiniest of the things. But yeah, I specifically need like empty spots for it. Yeah. Right, so I wanted to do something over here. Still, I think what I'm currently waiting really for is 6,500 population. Okay, garbage trucks are still doing their routes, still moving here. I don't think... Ooh, hello. The sports car decided to sort of take a shortcut. Does this create a traffic jam somewhere? What's our traffic situation? We sort of had a problem. This one's still... It's not that bad of a problem. Look at that. It's definitely, there is traffic here, but you look at it and you wouldn't call this a traffic jam, right? Bam! All the cars are gone. Average traffic flow is 90%, which is good. I think there was also a quick problem here. But I think that's down to... Yeah. At some point I might need to sort of replan this. There's also that system of one-way roads over here. Maybe not the optimal way? I don't know. Anyway. Slowly getting money, which is good. Do I have anything special? I think... Okay. I do have something special. Winter market. Holy moly! 150 coins. Department store. Also known. I can build this. Statue of shopping is such an idiotic thing. And statue of shopping is a requirement for building the Hadron Collider. I mean, what? What's this, by the way? Opera House. Oh, it's also pretty expensive. So... It's entertainment. It's also noise pollution. So, it's weird. Also, why is there a problem with crime around here? I just don't understand. Who are these people? Who are these people who are stealing lumber? What on earth? Okay, this whole area, I'm afraid to look in the direction of this area because that is just looking silly. That is looking so idiotic. Oh, and boy, I think I need more residential again. Demand is high. When I will unlock the high density residential is going to be... I think I'm going to make that situation much better. But for now... Okay, let's see. Biggest problems right now. Garbage. We don't... Actually, do we still? Yeah. Incineration plant, not yet. Landfill sites. Landfill usage not high. Okay, so landfill is not a problem. Education. Elementary school capacity, way beyond everything. Still cannot get a university. University is going to be available 6,000. It's weird. Honestly, right now I feel like the problem isn't as much as... The problem is basically that we don't have... People are not... what's the word? Graduating quickly enough. That's the word. Darn it. Oh, I know it's only covering that side. Okay, that is actually in a way a problem. So let's see. I want to take up these spots. I didn't even cut into that. Let's do this. Still, we need this at some point. Residential happiness, commercial happiness, office happiness. There's no office happiness. Is there anything specific that you heavily dislike? I don't think there is. Healthcare. Healing capacity, huge. We don't have any childcare and any elder care. Alright, so I think that's our next priority. We do have elder care. Ooh, boy, that is... Wow, that is tremendously big building. Is there a way for me... If I just place it somewhere in the middle, that covers everything. Doesn't cover future expansion that much, but definitely covers a lot of the city. And again, I don't need to go there even. So I think like right here somewhere would be the best. But unfortunately, this is a public library and this is a high school, so... And Child Health Center, is it also as big? It is... Oh, it is actually a very small building, so technically I can... I'll have to say goodbye to a couple of these buildings, but I think this specific square over here is perfect. Perfect for our plans. So I'm very sorry I'm gonna de-zone you. I'm trying to figure out what we can build there. Do the buildings automatically just go poof? Yeah, they do. Sorry. Crime. Dilapidated buildings, it seems. Yeah, I'm very sorry. Oh, there's also a police station over there. Okay. But yeah, plan was to... Can I place this without... Oh boy, really? Seems like whatever happens gonna... Okay, so we're gonna place it here then. Sorry. Sorry, residents of that place. That was the elder care, correct? And this over here is gonna be childcare. Actually, I won't even place it. Can you? Can you not? It cannot. Unfortunately, it can't hear, so that's something, I suppose. All right, spend a bunch. I think it's working just fine. I think this is the entrance to there. Okie doke. Still, should make people happy. Right, what's next? Levels. I think that's how upgraded our buildings. I don't think that... What's this? Like, this is just glowing. Upgrade underway, I see. This is for wind. I'm not that worried. This is for traffic. I think this has improved. I'm pretty sure it's fluctuating back there. Drinking water pollution. Oh crap, it's about to start. Okay, how close are we to this? Specifically this and 14,000, boy. Is there anything that I can do? Water tower provides water solids to allow water pumping. Water tower built on polluted... If a water is built on polluted soil, water will get contaminated. Water drain pipe. It's this one, right? Or, no, water drain pipe is this one. Yeah, pollution might be a problem. Like, this is slowly creeping inside here. What I can do is I can build, buy one of these squares and actually start bringing it there. Or, alternatively, I can build some terraforming stuff. Oh, there are paths. For crying out loud, there are actually paths that I can build. I didn't think to look in here, but I can build bicycle paths. I can build gravel paths. This is where I plant trees, rocks. I must have destroyed rocks. This one, I think I was thinking about this one. Quay. Use quays to give waterfront nice finish. No. Flood wall. If your canals have spots that are prone to flooding, you can use flood walls to control the water. What I'm thinking is to build like a flood barrier over here so that the poop does not flow inside here. Let's do this. Let's save the game. Assuming that's selected. Yes, I wish to overwrite. And then I'm going to make a test because we don't need canals. But can I just do this? Oh, wait, it's gonna... Like... I'll quickly see this. Yeah, pollution. Oh, yeah, the poop is coming. The poop is coming. I keep forgetting. So, like this over here. Okay, I can actually have both right now, so... Height too high. Cannot build on water. Oh. Yeah, I'm assuming I cannot cheese it that way. Height too high. Cannot build on water. Slope too steep, for crying out loud. Like, what's your problem? Maybe it's indeed for canals. Yeah, if your canals have spots that are prone to flooding, so it's supposed to be placed around here somewhere. There was some weird... Yeah, this is just not working. Okay, that plan is cancelled. But there was some weird exploit. That's the word. Weird exploit to somehow connect the pipes of everything in a way that I think the waste from the water drain pipes actually somehow like evaporates, basically. I think another option, actually I'm not sure, another option would be to perhaps make a lake for this, like a big poopy lake. We'll see. Right, so what is the problem right now? I think the problem is that to reach those areas... Is that correct? Yeah, you have problems with garbage, so let's actually alleviate that. I'm gonna place another garbage something over... At some point, I might even have something here, so let's safeguard against that. Let's also do this, because I have suspicion that at some point I might want to build something here. But that sort of gives me a marker where it is. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Yeah, because this area needs to be serviced. Unfortunately, trucks from here, like specifically these two, are servicing the town. We had the police station, police cars in use. Okay, no, everything should be absolutely fine. Yeah, there are garbage trucks just... Voomp, voomp. It's gonna... The usage is gonna fall down in just a moment. Oh, here's also that problem. At which point, no, it starts... Actually, pause. Yeah, garbage trucks can go here as well, so that shouldn't be a problem. Perhaps everyone from these landfills just went into the city. That's why nobody's doing anything here. People can come from here. I'm pretty sure people can also... Can they? Yeah, okay. Weird. Anyway, let's continue. Because we had some more stuff that I wanted. Fire safety. Hazard is low, so the town is definitely protected. I'm worried about this. Is it specific? Like, that area burned a couple of times already, which is a problem. I think that's the main hazard source for now. I can definitely expand and build a couple more support buildings. Okay, let's see, fire safety right now, at least where people are living, is not a priority. Noise pollution? Not a problem, I don't think so. At some point I can also build the highways with walls, although I don't think that's a problem right now. Crime. Crime rate, 5%. We're absolutely fine with that. Traffic. We have a really silly taxi thing. People use taxi 3 times per week, which is ridiculous. Population. Yeah, the problem is we have 40%. Well, no, 40% adults doesn't sound that bad. Outside connections. Import. Why are we importing? Oh, because it's just general industry. That's okay. I gotcha. Export. Goods, just general goods, and forestry products. I'm surprised the forestry products still are not the main export. Land value, natural resources, seen this. Districts, leisure. Yeah, right now the leisure is pretty poopy, especially in this area. We sort of haven't placed everything. Unique buildings, parks and plazas, public libraries. Height, traffic routes, junctions, adjust roads, and tourism. Oh, I just got an achievement. Well informed. Have a look at all the different info view panels. Like, stuff that's in this game honestly doesn't feel like achievements in many ways. That is not an achievement, honestly. Right, I want to check one thing. Can I actually somehow look into this? Focus, no. I want to understand who your workers are. Is there a way to do just that? I just want to figure out who's working in that building. So, next rounds. Holy moly, wait a second. You live... Here's your car. You reside at the Bedford residence on the other end of town? That doesn't make any sense. But. The thing is, I think I can finally start using those. So, I'm gonna wait until the day. So how close we are? Oh, come on. I need that high density residential. So where am I gonna build the rest of it? Right now we're sort of hitting the limit of the town almost. Okay, water is alright. Trash also should be alright. Like, I've been expanding. I started here and then started expanding in this direction. Obviously there's also whole this area. I don't think there are any natural resources, so yeah, there's nothing. Like, the closest fertile land fields are very far away. I should have perhaps made this into the fertile land stuff. this can be definitely be like industry. I'm gonna think about that. How much? Actually, if I go here, 5,000. Honestly, not as much. Oh, and also I think this suggests that there's a railway there somewhere. Where is it? I don't think I see it. And I don't think I can build it. I'm pretty sure I could build it. Alright, well, whatever. Come on, could you please give me daylight? I would really appreciate it. Is there actually options? Key mapping. Oh boy. In game. I don't think there is. During the night, the city looks beautiful. No question about that. I would assume it's a mod or something. D-zone, infuse. But the thing is, more often than not, I don't want the nights to be there. Oh, there, use day-night cycle, okay. It is fun, it is beautiful, but I don't think we need that. Alright, also, can I do this? Can I fix this? First of all, we need an upgrade. Bonk, bonk. Ooh, that's gonna demolish all these homes. No, okay. Alright, now this. Specifically, I want to check out this. So, I want to place a pavement path. Okay, this works. Let's then first place the places I want to place. Very descriptive, Jam. Very good. What else do we have? Plaza with trees. This is more for like downtown office and everything. Darn. I'm loving it. And once again, Jam forgot how to rotate the darn buildings. It's like press like one button or something. It was something really weird. Up, and now it's turning in. Like hold the button and then rotate the mouse or something. Or just... Or hold the left mouse button? Nope. Fudge. Yes, because I didn't plan that. How much did I lose? I lost 1,000. Fudge, come on. Oh, and since I don't have the mod, I now cannot place this anywhere but roadside. Okay. This is lane. Okay, let's then build a road first. Darn it. I was hoping I wouldn't need to, but let's place it first. Then place our beautiful tennis court is a little bit too posh. Oh, don't tell me. Don't. That is a very big disappointment. The fact that I actually need to place this roadside. Is that correct? Like, I need a proper full-blown road? Paved path just doesn't satisfy you? Monster. And right now I think it's almost blocking it. Yeah. Funk. I am very much disappointed. This sucks. Well, one way or the other, we'll figure something. Maybe I'm gonna continue looking because like this is perfect. You don't need a road. You don't need this road to build something like, or just sustain something like a basketball court. To build it, yeah, perhaps, but can you just work around it? Something. Statue of shopping. Shall we place it here? Sounds like this is gonna be a very good spot for it. Now again, downtown. Downtown's where the entertainment's missing. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly save. I'm gonna put down this screen, and I'm gonna see you in about 5 minutes. It's time for a break. Another hour and like some minutes here and there. Just gonna see where we can bring our city. We have again a lot of people who want to move in. The city needs to grow. The spice must flow. All right, see you in a bit. it's time to turn down the music and turn up the music. All right, let's get back to our town. So we have a lot of demand for residential, and we might actually fulfill some of that. Let's quickly check. Public library. I think like the best place for university. I'm gonna just leave the stuff around here empty, and might even move police station at some point. But for now, this is gonna be that central hub where all the buildings with a really huge radius should cover everything that is like all the living quarters, I suppose, around here. So obviously I need to fill this in. What's the problem right now? Not enough educated workers. Come on, people. Get smarter, people. Okay, so right now we have plenty. It just takes time. I'm pretty sure it just takes time. I also have a very, very strange plan, but one that just might work. Build a bike path to and fro this area, so people who are actually working here. What's that now? Police car. Responding to call it Amity resident. Jeez, like, what is a police car doing here? How did... Maybe they first went to a call here and then went to a call elsewhere. So why is everything abandoned? Woody's Wood. Why have you popped up and then you have... Wow, boy. I have a slight suspicion I am sort of missing something. The game isn't warning me about this, but it is not telling me that people cannot make it into... Tourists are actually visiting our city, which is hilarious. Are they visiting it for the busy corner shop? It seems like they are. APOC and Think I Love You. Hey there. Pleasure to have both of you here. And to answer your question, Think I Love You, I do indeed speak Russian. I also speak Latvian and just a little bit of Ukrainian. But my preferred language for running the streams is, of course, English. Usually industry is dying because you don't have enough residential buildings. I see. Thanks. I'm currently trying to figure out what am I going to do with this area. I wanted to fill it with some useful buildings and then plop some residential. So that is right now what's sort of slowing me down. But yeah, good thinking. Speaking of which, actually, if I just say screw it. If I just go in. If I just... You heard nothing, folks? You heard nothing. I just basically... I forgot that this was an upgrade. It is not as drastic. I can actually just do that. Literally not enough people living in a city is the same data strain. Hello, Mr. Genio. Can I say something in Russian? Я могу сказать все, что угодно по-русски. Although the problem is, when I speak in Russian, I get that accent. My Russian now has an accent despite Russian being my native language. I think it's due to the fact I'm so used to speaking English that Russian is almost like a foreign language, and so pronunciation is just weird. Отдельные слова... Вообще все, в принципе, получается как-то странно очень. But the fact that since I'm from Latvia, I don't have a Russian... Well, I mean, I don't have a Russian Federation, like Moscow accent, or St. Petersburg accent, or whatever other accent you could sort of define. I have a Baltic accent, I suppose, but it's also supplemented by the fact that my English has been something else altogether. God, I speak too many languages. Right, okay, so, what else can we place here? I think we have sort of gone through everything, and all the zones are pretty much okay. We don't need health right now. Health is perfectly fine right now. 2 hospitals, placed hodgepodge, but I don't think that's a problem. If we're gonna expand in this direction, though, I generally don't know. For now, I don't think we need a hospital. We don't need a fire station, at the very least not here. We don't need a police department. Police department right now seemingly is covering pretty much all of this area, so that is fantastic. We just plop that thing down for education. public library right now is... Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? Public library... Public library. Roro. The problem is... this here already covers a lot of buildings over here, so... It's a question we're going to be expanding it. Apoc, thanks very much for the follow as well. So almost I need to place... can I? Darn, it doesn't show the aura, does it? Not budget, not relocation. Oh, relocation is actually available. But yeah, I want to place it like here somehow. Which is not that bad of an idea. I just need to start expanding here. You know what? We're going to do that. It seems like that needs to be placed somewhere else. You speak Russian yourself, but your English is so much better than mine. It's... I mean... Some people think I'm even from England, from America. I'm not. But somehow I have developed an accent that is... just... it's what it is. There's going to be a little bit of a cul-de-sac over here. Really? Like, here? Why is there this gap? You're, Apoc, you're, from Switzerland, right? I'm not mistaken? Phrased that very strangely. Slovenia? I'll be damned. Are you living in Switzerland? I'm for that reason, like, for a lot, like, I know Negan is from, Netherlands. Obviously trucks, Switzerland, Bacon, England. And for whatever reason, I thought you were also from Switzerland, which is weird. Negan for Sweden, God, I'm mixing everything all together. Right, he a couple of times even mentioned Sweden. I am just all over the place. I'm not hosting RLRS or Rival Series anymore because the B stream is over. For this season, B stream is over. They had 1 week of matches remaining for the main stream, and that's happening right now. And as far as I know, right now, Baguette Squad, like last time I've checked, Baguette Squad were leading in the series against RCD Espanyol, which is crazy. But yeah, for this season, myself and everyone else from the B stream team, the Rival Esports, is done. Phoenix is from Slovenia as well. I've been meaning to ask Phoenix where he's from for ages. His accent is very Slavic. And I thought, is he Russian by any chance? Slovenia is close enough, I suppose. But I would never place you as a Slovenian, Apoc. That is so very strange. Yeah, he has a very obvious accent, but you, not so much. Yours is... Knowing that your character is like mixed French and Italian, I pretty much just see you as that. And I think like French-Italian was the reason why I placed you somewhere in the area of Switzerland. The more you know. Oh man, I'm having fun. We have some monies. Let's make this area a little bit more beautiful. I'm trying not to screw everything over. Yep, looks nice. You don't even know. I mean, came from somewhere and now it's there with you. It's stuck. You can't get away from it. I don't think we'll allow you to get away from it. It's just that good. Is that... Bam. Like every single road around here is gonna be pretty. Can I... If I do this, can I even do this? No, out of city limits. This sucks, like, just barely. But it's my fault that I placed it so close over there. Oh god, me channel music again. I do play Rocket League. As a matter of fact, I was planning to play a little bit later on. Sort of the job demands it. It's pretty hard to be an analyst or a color commentator for an esport if you're not familiar with an esport. And I'm not a great player. I am, like, on the bell curve, I'm above average, but I'm nothing great. So, as a result, well, I'm not gonna sort of bring myself down and say, oh, I'm just horrible, horrible, horrible. But yeah, I do play. Still, in total, right now I have 1,000, like 1,100 hours or something like that in Rocket League. But the thing is, I still consider like half of them are me casting, and the other half is me playing. Right now, I'm just floating up and down in Diamond. And as far as I know, the sort of the median, the average, is somewhere in Platinum. So I am technically better than the average, but not by much. Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna expand. We'll have to. Have you just lost interest in Rocket League, Apoc? Or any other reason? Myself, as of late, I've actually started getting much more excited about Rocket League. Previously, I remember just watching streams, broadcasts, and it's just, well, Rocket League. But as of late, I'm just sitting there and I'm excited. I'm just, wow, what a shot, ooh, what a play. Maybe I'm just missing casting because for Rival Series, I was hosting the like past 3 or so broadcasts for the B stream, and as such, it was interesting. I actually loved hosting, but my main goal is still going to be a caster. You weren't improving anymore. It wasn't fun to not progress. Understandable. It is absolutely understandable. And yeah, it's at some point, I suppose, if you really just cannot go past the fact that's like, all right, this is my level, and you need to like almost go pro. Then yeah. What rank did you end up achieving, Apoc? Like, what's your theoretical well, not limit, but what's level? I do not... actually, last time I played Rocket League on stream was forever ago. There are right now no plans to have another Rocket League stream. Purely because I need to very much focus. Despite me being a Rocket... Like, the thing I'm pretty sure I'm most known for on the internet right now is Rocket League casting. I do not stream Rocket League. At some point, maybe, if there's enough interest and all that. I've decided to play a little bit more active for the upcoming season, and I've already found myself a team with which I will play, and if they agree with having me, and everyone likes each other, then I might even participate in like a small league. You could have gotten Grand Champ. Season 3 does not count. Champion 2, Champion 3, that is, I mean, you really need to sort of get that push going. I think that right now the level I can honestly achieve is like low champ. I'm currently in the diamond, but garbage is piling up. Are you sure? Garbage is not piling up. Actually, garbage is slowly piling up, but okay. But the fact is, I have never been to champ. I just feel like if I'm gonna get into champ, that's gonna be like my level for a while before I start improving my aerial play, just dribbling play, overall car control, speed of my play as well. Because right now, in many cases, I'm getting beat to the ball, and my decision making is somewhat slow. And what's even worse, inconsistent. I am incredibly inconsistent as a player. One day I can just hit bangers, the other day it's... Better not talk about it. I can actually drag it. Ooh, I can. Oh boy. Oh no, I think my dragon just screwed something over there. I'm so very sorry. Sorry if your building got demolished by me just there. I am so very sorry. Your champ is not difficult, it's all about time. And some good friends that can carry you. No, it's fair, but again, you need to invest that time. You need to actually want to improve. Some people do have the natural talent. Some people don't. On an analytical level, I feel my play is pretty good, although It so often happens that my decision making does betray me. But technically, yeah. My weakest point right now is technically... Okay, so what did I... What... Yeah, I've definitely just demolished those buildings. Oh, crap. Sorry. Can we be friends still? Yeah, there you have it. Sorry. I said that the dragon, bam, is just fixed. Upgraded so many roads. Right, I'm raking in dough. Okay, residential once again is great demand. Still no workers. Right, so where are we gonna expand? This almost feels like area around here would be offices or something like that. I think it's time to expand into here, but this place is very awkward indeed. Good news though is that I can do a lot of... Okay, the zones are now merged, so am I correct in saying that I no longer need this? Because this is currently slightly ruining my plan. Well, not ruining my plans, but sort of in a way. And what was this? Elementary school. Yeah, great placement, Jam. Fantastic. So yeah, basically thinking of bringing a road over here and making like a big district over here. Right now, I know that I can buy land, and right now it seems like it may be a good point to actually buy some land. Also, oh no, the poop water is reaching this. I think at some point my water... At some point my water is gonna be contaminated. Uh-oh. I need to do something about that. This is... Again, one of my plans was actually to buying this and pumping water from here. And it's gonna take a long, long time before this area gets contaminated. And by that point, I hope I can get myself the water treatment plant. But that's 14,000 people. I need to be pumping out. Alright, so. Move. Here should be fine. I can barely see it. Nope. I think I've messed it up, right? If I actually want to do a 2-lane road. Nope, not upgrade. Oh no, it's good. It's absolutely fine. Alright, so the plan is to do something like this, then something like that, then something like this. Oh, this is ugly as hell. Why did you... Why did it... Is it because the elevation was set to something? I didn't want it to terraform. Like, what the frick is this? Honestly. Also, am I going into natural resources? I just barely. That doesn't really even matter. But yeah, great job, game. Great job. Something like this. Oh, that's good job, Jam, by this point. Slope too steep. Come on, slope isn't too steep if I go to here. Like, there's one... Game. The slope is too steep because you made the slope too steep. For crying out loud. I'm just afraid there's gonna be a huge freaking mess all over the place. Also, yeah, anyway, we'll see. So let's start marking this around. How shall I? Yeah, I think this is the better way of doing this. Apoc, since you seem to have... we'll figure something out with that one. Since you seem to be familiar with this game, is there a way... Like, in many places over here... Actually, I no longer can see this. It's no longer placing it here. Oh, an easy way to get those little markers, like these ones, the blue markers, in places, like in a spacing that makes sense. Because, like, right now... where can I show it the best? Basically, what I want to do is like very, very beautiful, very precise grid basement where there's enough squares for buildings on both sides. There are no gaps in the middle, like there are in a couple of places. But the suggestion that the game gives me in many places, like right here, let's say, it actually makes either huge gaps in the middle, like this one, for example, just one of the examples, or it actually overlaps and sort of kills a couple of places where, or maybe I'm actually doing this wrong. Maybe I should overlap and then the building's gonna get bigger. I doubt it. But the fact is, like it's just inconvenient to always like, sort of sit and measure. Okay, oh, no, this is a little bit to the side. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, this is, oh boy. It's not even here. Right now here, yeah, terrain is definitely going to be an issue, and I'm already scared for this. And I'm pretty sure I was doing this on a straight. I need to start terraforming, right? Actually, can I terraform? This is landscaping. Right, this was it. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. Elevate by clicking with primary mouse button. Can I? Is there a way to do this faster? Because otherwise this is... Have I made a mistake by plotting the road first? Just like, there does not need to be this bump. This bump is just silly. Preferably like all of this should be terraformed. Road makes the terrain stubborn. Okay. There's nobody living here just yet, so... Ba-dunk, ba-dunk. Oh, well, yeah, now the problem is that, yeah. You know what? I think the plan is going to be like this, and... This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a gosh darn mess. Let's just like do one at a time, I suppose. Oh, yeah. This is better. Okay, you're starting to terraform. Game. Come on. Really? Oh, boy. Oh, you know what I need? Road anarchy, really. This is just looking silly, honestly. It'll have to do. Slope too steep. Bull crap. I think what I need to do is, once again, just remove this. Let's remove the whole thing, and without any craziness, let's continue on building. Slope is not too steep. I mean, that's the slope you yourself placed, for crying out loud. I have money. Okay, I have money. I can do this. Maybe that was the whole problem. Like, how far can you go? Like, what point do you... Here. And then a slope. That's a slope you create yourself, game. What on earth? That's the slope that the game creates itself and then complains, sorry. And obviously, the moment I remove the road, that stupid slope disappears. What can I do? Honestly, it feels like... Okay. Alright, yeah, I forgot about road elevation. You're absolutely right. So, I can make a tunnel. Yeah, once again, it wants a bridge over there, which is a silly idea, honestly. Okay, this looks beautiful. I do think it's a mod. Yeah, I've been browsing some of the mods, but due to the game just recently being updated to a pretty major version, the suggestion was to like wait until everything gets upgraded, or updated rather. Oh, I am regretting building on this hill. Not to mention all of this crap. I'm gonna fill it in one way or the other. This one, I'm assuming that's... I wish I could see both the overlay for this and overlay for terraforming. I'm not even sure, like, am I making it worse? Am I making it better by doing this? It doesn't have anything in the middle here. Oh dear me. One way or the other, I think the ugliest places I can place things like schools. Again, something needs to be placed here in the middle. I think I wanted to place a library as well. So now just start and see what happens. Once again, in the moment I'm gonna get overload of people coming that way. Okay, now there's a small trickle over there, so technically even this is not needed. I'm gonna leave it for now. Was I going to upgrade this for something? Now I can place a lot of beautiful buildings in the middle, I suppose. Alright, and we are very close. 500 more people. I doubt that's going to happen here. Hey, this is... You know what this is looking like? Vineyard country. Like vineyards is going over the hills. This is ugly. I can forgive... Oh, sorry. Oh, you need electricity. Yeah. I suppose you do. I suppose you do. Is there a good way for me to do that? Actually, no, not really. I need to fill in some of the other stuff. It's gonna be the best way about this. Technically building something here, I suppose. Actually, let me plop a bunch of commercial. And then I'm gonna connect it that way. Actually, it might not need that just yet. I'm gonna plop water. You're gonna need water coming this way. Out of city limits, I'm very sorry. And this away, that away, and that away for now, and then we'll see what's happening. There was demand for commercial, correct? Yeah. We're just gonna wait for it to appear, and then we'll see. Okay, there goes commercial, there goes everything else. Fantastic. Oh, this is gonna be like, what's this? What's this little dimple? Look at this beautiful dimple. Look at it. Is it? Oh, it's. I think it's my experiments. It wasn't supposed to be one, but now I've sort of created an artificial dimple. And actually, this might be the problem why that thing just goes everywhere. I need to, once again, what was it? I think right to reduce it. It's hard to see. What on earth am I doing? There's definitely some waviness. I just can't understand in which direction this waviness is going. Let's try it again. Now it's like specifically here it starts going. Slope isn't too steep. Come on. How about we once again do this? Yeah, it just decides to. And yeah, this is the dimple I'm creating, I suppose. Hey, rain! That's actually for the first time. For the first time I'm seeing rain. I got the achievement for that. Which is pretty strange if you ask me. building a tunnel is like a... I don't know. Immediately here it just gives up. Slope too steep. Actually, what was that? Elevation... Oh, there it is. I think maybe this is going to help us. No, still... Like, oh, come on, you... Like, you're kissing, pretty much. Oh dear. Oh dear. I might have to come back to this in a while and just try to figure out what on earth. Let's try to... Like, what's the deal here? Like, what's specifically about this area that is just... I don't know. Just something is off and it does not want to... Let's see, take a look at this and try to... I think this is sort of reducing the hill over here. Has this changed anything? I think I've made it worse. Have I made it worse? Oh boy. I'm loving the game, no question about that. I wasn't expecting to be the landscaper there, though, so... I feel like on this end I just need to raise everything around here. Oh no, the poop water has reached my... It might have. I'm getting messages? Smoke detectors... Smoking... Does your tap water stink? Yep, you're absolutely right. Is there a... this one? Yeah. Poop. Right, so I think this is time. This is time for this. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna buy this plot of land. Purchase. Louisiana purchase. I'm gonna plop... Oh, I need... I think I'm gonna find a way. Plop it here. Plop it like... I'm gonna plop 3 because I think it's reasonable. I'm gonna plop one of these here. It's gonna be connected there. Gonna plop it like this and then connect to here. Connect it to here. And then from here. Are you kidding me? Right. There it is. I think it's connected now. It actually might not be. Oh, for crying out loud. Really? Let me actually demolish some of these. This one. This one. And try building it again. There. Ah, I think it's connected. I hope it's connected. Oh, and you said if I place it a little bit out. Let's actually see. What was it? The wind. Oh, you're absolutely right, yeah. Move it. Is it still connected? Please tell me these are still connected. Nope, they're not. Can I? I'm surprised you can actually do this. It's not out of city limits, come on. Well, then again, it's only reasonable, I suppose. Right, so these ones need to be turned off. Just, honestly, just demolished straight out for now. Because poopy water is coming in. Oh boy, stretch. This is powered. Water situation? Plenty. Poop? Also plenty. Oh, the poop of plenty. Yeah, like this is just not working. Like one of these sides need to be... Right, for now let's just do this. There's plenty of area over here that can be occupied, so there's no reason for me not to use all of this area. It's once again, it's sort of screwing everything over. It's starting to terraform and then the buildings sort of screw themselves over. So here. Actually, wait a second. Am I? Like, it's starting to build something here, and then it sort of connects itself in the middle. Nah, not in this case. Shame. And here. But yeah, those spots, if the game allows me, I think I will use for, again, libraries, stuff like that. Nobody to work at the shops, for crying out loud. Can't you guys do anything without my help? Yeesh. Alright, but for now, not as bad. Right, let's start going. I have plenty of money. I can build my first hospital. Building must be placed roadside. Ah, too steep. Slope is too steep. Yeah, that might be a problem in many of those places. Shame. A big... Oh, there it is. Do I even need a hospital? Right now, I don't even need a hospital. Let's just start with that. I do not need a hospital. I need... Hey! I need one of those. Okay, so we now get more things to buy. Taxation policies. Unique buildings. Metro. I'm still not using public transport. I should. Policies. Blah, 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 blah. High density residential. High density commercial. Office zone. Offices area offer workplaces for educated citizens. Also, yeah, this is a time for university. We also can get incineration plant for garbage. University for education. Toll booth, still not using it. Metro, or prison. I think what I will start with, I'm going to abandon that, and I'm going to go and plop the uni of... Oh, darn, I wasn't expecting it to be so big. Something, that's what she said. You know what? A police station. Like, police station right now is sitting in the most awkward spot imaginable. Can I... Still gonna demolish something. Sort of don't want to demolish. Can you live in some other place just for a moment? Like, I'm gonna move you here. Great. Now, I think I can do this. I think I can also do this. Come on. Fantastic. And university? No. Come on, you. Yep. Really? Ah, there's... Okay. I'm pretty sure I can Tetris this out. Come on. If really the only thing that is stopping... Oopsie. The only thing that's stopping me is... It's slightly bigger than it needs to be. Darn. There's so much free space. But yeah, I think it's like it's hard to see, but I think it's like one of these squares. Just not letting me do this. Ah, Blarg. This was a perfect spot for this. Actually, maybe I can still... No, the fact is that the school over here is messing everything up. Actually, maybe I need to relocate it. I'm not sure how... Like, if I... Where did I... Like, where did it snap to? What side did it snap to? Doesn't really properly show, because I think if I just turn it around just a little bit, I once again need to look this up. Cities, Skylines. There it is. Right clicking, okay. Yeah, even the school, like, protests. Space already occupied, but by what? Wait a minute, did I misunderstand what was said? Hey, Slashers. How do you do? I'm building a city. Let me quickly go back. Right-clicking any object will rotate it 45 degrees clockwise. Yeah, that's a problem. So if I try to, like, just right-clicking does nothing. Space already okay, the space already occupied by the road, and if I just move it slightly backwards, like if I just want to connect it to this road. Yeah, it's, oh god, it's getting hit by that. I am so very disappointed by this. I was hoping that university is gonna fit there, but it's fair enough. University is a very big thing. I can perhaps, mayhaps. Can I still do this? Actually, let me test out a thing. It might be a little bit overkill, but can I upgrade? No. Like, what I want to do is perhaps move these roads slightly more to the center. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can still do that. Before I completely botch this. So the plan is right now to... these can stay as is, but those roads will now be slightly closer to the middle. So let me start doing a whole movie. People are happy that... yes. People are happy that the roads are disappearing. Okay, folks. This will then allow me to... So let's see. I can even do 6-lane from here, right? So... no, not upgrade. I don't want to screw this up completely. I need to somehow... No, that's... I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Or at the very least, I need to make... you know what? Give me a second. No, upgrade. This, then try to do this. Nope, not an upgrade. Fudge. Once again, this. It's pretty silly. No, specifically I wanted to build this. I can see it, like, it snaps in the middle. No, it is... I know the space is already occupied, but... Oh, there it is. And... What is it occupied by? What is your biggest complaint, game? That there's an intersection? And chances are I still won't be able to move anything, so... Let me try again. It's trying to snap. I'm gonna just destroy my city. I think I need to remove that, and... Nope. Good thing I saved, right, folks? I think it just cannot handle different kinds of roads, like... But it should be able. Should be able to. Darn, come on. And I sort of could use the through output. But what's stopping you here? I'm gonna destroy the whole freaking thing. Oh boy, this is. I have a strong suspicion I'll have to just like it needs to connect to something, but it has nothing to connect to. And it wants to connect to one of the existing roads, and those are two separate roads, and that is the problem. And I seemingly cannot figure out how to... I don't think... Again, I don't think it's the buildings that are stopping it. So space is already occupied. Well, again, I understand why the space is already occupied, but... Well, technically I understand the space is already occupied. Oh dear me. Just done on pause, jam. Just done on pause. Like... There needs to be some sort of intersection here. I just cannot figure out how to make this intersection work. Okay, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's completely mess this up. Although that is still a problem, but let's demolish all of this. Again, the problem might be that coming to this spot, it still might fail. Oh, there it is. Okay. Close. Why does it connect there but not there? Okay, let's try this. It's very rigid. No, do I just need to like build a curved road and that's it? Need to be. It needs to meet here. Village. Right. I think like the curve is something. Freeform maybe. That's what I need. No, I don't need a curve for crying out loud. What does freeform mean? Curve? What on earth? Why does it want to curve? What is its problem? Also, the markings are pretty weird. Oh boy. I'm gonna just... Obviously, the simplest way just to come back to this and come back to the save and start all over again. I'll just not even touch anything. What's your problem, Mr. Road? It can do this. It can definitely do just this. But it wants to snap to one of these spots. And I don't want it to snap to one of these spots. A little bit of landscaping, maybe? Somebody's road just went there. Too much of a dip? I am still... Again, let's quickly move here, and once again, what is, like, if I... Space already occupied, but why what? It's not saying that, hey, I'm gonna destroy that road. Can I turn off the road snapping? I think that's what I need. Where is it? Toggle snapping, fantastic. For now, just toggle any snapping. Thanks. That sounded angry, but the fact was... It just still, though, doesn't want to, like, what is it occupied by? Oh, don't tell me it's by this building. It's... Fudge, don't tell me it's the elementary school, that is. It might be the elementary school, for crying out loud. Maybe that was the problem. And let me actually quickly go here. Yeah, I think, as I said, I can remove this. Can I, at the very least... Ah, no, I need to remove everything, so yeah. Oh, this big progress up, or... Like, it still tries to snap. I don't understand. I think this is... Are they just incompatible? Also, I'm also trying to do a very big and bad thing, I suppose. That's a small roundabout? Holy moly, that's a big roundabout, if I've ever seen one. That is not what I'm looking... Although... So yeah, this is just not working. I would like to, like, this road to go over there, this road to go here. The problem is, the way you're trying to do it, you're not going to have a good time. I'm not having a good time. That is clearly seen. Should I just abandon the whole plan? All of that was for, so I can move two of these buildings slightly to the left so the university fits. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Would the road anarchy help in this situation? I mean, again, it makes sense for me, but yeah, for the game I can imagine. Space is already occupied. If you have a familiarity with road anarchy, would that help? Because then I'll just leave this project for some other day. But yeah, also the fact is, like, this is one road. The problem is, this is one road. But this is also one road. Yeah, it's like... Or I need to perhaps download some weird intersection. Yeah, but still, like, 3 lanes, 3 lanes. Technically shouldn't be a problem. A multiple trick pony. If you're still watching, I've missed your follow. Most likely because it went very quietly. Thanks for following. I've just been too excited just talking about things, I suppose. First of all, also, all of that means absolutely nothing if moving this building does not actually fix my problem. That's going to be the worst if actually all these moves don't even allow me to place the university. Okay, first of all, I now see the space that it's needed for it. Come on, it's... There is a way to do this. There's most definitely is a way to do it. Like, screw it. By this point, I am just playing with it. Can I fit everything that I want here? Yeah, in the Move It mod. I had it installed, but yes, I disabled it so that it doesn't... I haven't played with it just yet. I've installed it, made sure that, okay, it seems that it works, left the save, and then the big patch hit, so... No, it seems actually... You know what? This. If I move this here, if I move the school the other way around... come on. Where did I see there was a spot? Like, I'm not even caring about the money right now. I swear just somewhere I see in a spot where it could fit. Size-wise? Ah, darn, I think it's overlapping after all. Okay, all of that was absolutely for nothing because it seems that there's no way I can actually fit everything here. University. What I can do, obviously, I can do this. You know what? Load game. Load game. I'm gonna do something else over here, but for now, let's see where I can build a university that will cover as much space as possible. No, darn it. Actually, it's so big that the roads are improperly placed. Let's just say that. And I like... Oh, I'm not... Let me rephrase that. Thanks for the kind comments, slashers. I never know whether folks enjoy me. I'm not a good player, for sure. I'm currently bumbling and fumbling around. But if you enjoy it, then it's great. Is it... Okay, there's no snapping for this. It doesn't seem like there is. Like, what the frickin'... Yeah, that size is just... That size is humongous. Could place it here. Specifically want to place it here. Or like here. I might have to do a very weird thing. What the zone is? Okay. Right. I was thinking maybe like do a curve in a road over here. And then maybe I'll be able to fit that thing after all. Let's try and do... Actually, let's try and do this. It's gonna be a little bit weird. I'm gonna remove the road. We still have a save, so that is not a problem. But I am hell-bent. Darn, okay. Okay, there it is. I'm hell-bent on getting this university in there, and by golly, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I can move it here. I think there's a better option. Like, can I? I think I still need to remove this road and still move this. Nope. Relocate building for now, just over there. Oh no, it's no. I don't think it's what I was looking for. So Whatever happens is going to destroy a lot of stuff, but I think placing it here is the best option. I wanted to place it like on its, like this side to be, oh darn, it should be possible, come on. Path. Not a gravel path, it's like a... it needs roadside, like these paths offer access to pedestrians, but it needs a road, that's the problem. What is the smallest road that I can place? 2-lane gravel road, that's gonna be pretty stupid. I think I just do... Oopsie daisy. If I do this here, then it's not gonna work. Snapping. Suddenly has turned itself... Like, it still snaps. You can see that it insists on snapping to... Why? I've turned you off. Please? I mean, I'm assuming that's like, hey, this intersection is absolutely stupid. Or maybe because it's... Like, even I put this into freeform. Like, in the middle, it snaps to... There it is. See if I want to just run a road. No, not from there. No, I just insist. Again, it's not enough. It's not how I wanted it. And oh, there it is. Actually, no, it is how I wanted it. What? Why? I feel like it skips like one. Come on, stop toying with me. I feel like there's like one bit left over there. There it is, like something like that. And knowing that it is like right here, I want to use those last couple. Then it, there it is, like one. There. Pew! That was not supposed to be so tough. Let's move this back. Let's utilize the space as much as we can. Oh darn, they're still like right here would be beautiful, but are you? Yeah, it's four wide. Woof woof woof. All right, I think I'm satisfied with this. To heck with it. It was complicated, but I think we have done it. All in the name of the university. Absolutely horrible. All right, I have about 10 minutes. I think I've planned on doing that. Let me quickly... There are people pinging other people. Yada 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 yada. Registration, blah 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 blah. People streaming. People playing GTA Online. So we're gonna check that out later. Right, so the plan after that was I need to make one of the areas the office area. Also, high density commercial zone could be pretty fun. Also, one of the, like I need to start using high density. Question: what is the next? 8,500 trains. Okay, good. Train station, cargo station, terminal, hydropower plant. Oh, I know the problem with hydropower plants. It's a mess. Oh, also, I completely forgot. Incinerator. I think this is a good spot as ever. Let it pollute the stuff over there. But the garbage now is going to be going down. Right, so this area. This area does not get any healthcare. This area does not health anything pretty much. Because I think I wanted to place everything closer, like to the middle. Like the whole middle section of this living area should be so that like police, medicals, fire station reach it. Problem is, again, we've been here before. You folks have seen this. It just says, slope too steep. And nothing that I'm doing is seemingly is helping. Let me actually do this one more time. I'll just say, all right, like, to heck with it. I'm even gonna do straight roads. See, now I think I've, like, broke something. And it just refuses to do anything. It doesn't even draw it, like, doesn't show, oh, there's a spot over there somewhere. Can go to here, but cannot, oh, actually, interesting. Do it slightly to the side. Like, this is stupid. If, like, just going here somehow works. Are you kidding me? Like, if it's gonna build a bridge over there, of course. Of course it's gonna build a bridge. I can do something like this, but this is... Honestly, this is somewhat stupid. Better than nothing, so let's build that. Oh god, it's... I love the rain just... Those rain particles, and then you zoom in. Wow, I love this effect. It's actually pretty beautiful. Right, let's continue on planning then. Oh, it's a gosh darn mess, but it's our mess. And as they say, God bless this mess. Right. Once again, it's almost feeling freeform a little bit. My biggest worry might be that at some point it's just gonna say slope too steep, for example. Worry that the buildings are gonna plop down here are not gonna properly work. Right, and my final plan, knowing the these, for example, are... I think they're noisy, right? Is that right? Oh, yes, they're extra noisy. But then again, that thing is also extra noisy. Commercial is basically noisy. Industrial is also noisy. We're going to try to figure something out. I wanted to create a couple of high-rises over here, actually. Can I do just that? I'm just gonna demolish you. Yes. We can get energy elsewhere. But for now, there's gonna be a whole row of high-density residential, basically high-rises, overlooking the bay. Let's actually do it until the very end. Alright, and of course they need services. So if I see it right, like services need to be somewhere here. So, health. Should cover pretty much everything. Fire department. Actually, I'm running out of money, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? And police on the other end, right? Bam. Okay, this place is now efficient. Climbing the social ladder, another achievement. What did I get? Have a citizen educated to level 3 from 0. So someone was a wee little baby, and they have now graduated the university. Are we good with electricity? Okay, it reached. Are we good at electricity in general? Okay, I might start building some. Actually, what's our... I think we got a new building. I was wrong, apparently. I think I saw it some hydropower plant, solar power plant, and I remember there being another one, so some sort of weird one. Maybe a coal plant looks pretty modern, but I think that's just a like turbine. Heavy pollution though. No, I'm gonna be as green as possible. Sometimes it is easy being green. All right, but now I have used a lot of money. What's your problem again? Why are you not getting enough electricity? You should be getting enough electricity. There you go. Fantastic. So what's the style? I think there was actually a style of buildings. All right. This is pretty European, I would say. Although they're looking somewhat weird. Water. Oh, sorry. Yep. Right. Water. There you have it. So, oh, you already have water. Okay, so I just continue. Well, I mean, I think I wanted to like make parks or something around here. Actually, pause it. I'll figure out what I want to do. These ones can be residential, no question about it. I'm gonna just slightly remove it here. That area is still under construction. One little bit here. So yeah, the biggest places are here, so I'm thinking like maybe plop another like something entertaining. So a park. Slope too steep. Well, the slope is pretty nasty. I think I need to raise it here. Lowering, actually even lowering might be, if I'm actually just putting it to here. No, it does not want to adhere. Even this is slow too steep. Okay, this is much better. But the fact is, I want to build it here, where the slope is really. Oh, the slope. Yeah, let's play a little bit more. I'm not good at reading this. Okay, now again, I think I've made it worse. Slope to steep, slope to steep. Something smaller. Okay, there it is. And then a bouncy castle. Come on. Please allow me to build this bouncy castle. Kids want their bouncy castle. Darn, okay. We'll start with this and we'll figure out where we're gonna go from there. Alright, also need for commercial. Right, and I actually promised to build some of this high density commercial. Shall I just place it there? There's not enough commercial over in these parts. How about... Does this make sense if I just build some high density commercial over here or transform some of the existing high density commercial? For example, this might be a good place for some high density commercial. That one, not yet. Actually, let's try something like this. Alright, city is looking great, and I think this is about the time I will finish for today. Do we have problems? Garbage. Yeah, garbage collection might be an issue. You know what we'll do? Where did I want to... where was I planning to make a connection? You know what? Let's do it like this. There's going to be a road coming from here. It doesn't even need to be a two-laner. It just needs to be a normal road coming from here to here. Something like this. It's going to demolish a thing, but... La-di-da. This road is going to have some restrictions. Pedestrians can go there, cyclists can go there, private vehicles cannot. Actually, for now, let's leave everything on and see what happens. Basically, I'm hoping that this garbage disposal thing will go through here. And technically, I should connect like through here, but there are already a bunch of stuff that has been built up. Right, but for now, are we happy? City, are we happy? Residential, commercial. I wish it would show what exactly is wrong with them. Like, what's their... Okay, I suppose I can click and say low density. It's just empty. This needs workers. Abandoned building? Yes, there are. Holy moly, all of a sudden a ton of abandoned buildings just popped up. What happened? Everything got abandoned all of a sudden. Like demand dropped? That's my assumption. Oh no, the cargo trucks are starting to use this. Why? No. That is definitely... That is the opposite of what I wanted to do with this, so... I mean, cargo. Am I correct in saying that these trucks are cargo? Well, they're industry. What's the other option? Like trucks. I need to look it up somewhere. Okay, no private vehicles for sure. Oh yes, it's brown. It's trucks. Pedestrians. Okay. Actually, pedestrians like this pretty much. Okay, again, forestry trucks. Why? Didn't I just prohibit you from going here? Or is it the routes that have not been changed just yet? No, you're still turning on here. City service. Okay, that's what we need. We'll have to play with that. But people are definitely happy that they can go there. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Actually build a citizen path, and that's going to be it for today. This game can be played forever. That's the thing. Like the one more turn syndrome, if you're familiar with that one. Darn, really? Can I? Is this like? Isn't there a point on this road from which I can start building this? I don't want to upgrade anything. This is not an upgrade. This is just a small path. Is there a way for me to connect this road with that road, basically? But no, doesn't seem like there is. I just want to set up a walking path, and yet the game doesn't exactly allow me to do so. Is there, like, I want to find a spot where this might be of interest, like, I suppose they can be, like, technically connected. I doubt that's going to be the case. I'm going to build one anyway, so. Is this going to do anything? Okay, technically it is connected. I see it's being connected. All right, so this is fine. This is fine. All right, fantastic. Before my voice completely escapes me, I'm gonna save the city. Did I? Did it? It did. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna leave this until the next week. Next week, I'm gonna be starting a new game for a thing that I call Jam versus the Backlog. Let me quickly bring that on your screen so you know what I'm talking about. Jam versus the Backlog is this thing. This is a basically my main thing for this channel. That is, I have a huge Steam backlog, not just actually Steam backlog by this point, and instead of just playing things like City Skylines for long periods of time, Football Manager, Rocket League, any all multiplayer games, MMOs, I got these games for some reason. I mean, I've paid for these games. For most of these games, I've paid. Some of them I won. Whatever the reason is, they're just sitting in my Steam account doing nothing. So there's a plan. Let's actually play them. Let's actually force myself to install them, to play them, to complete them, if that is possible. If not, well. And so Mondays and Tuesdays right now are Jam versus the Backlog days, and we will be starting a game on that list that you see above, Orwell. It is actually, I'm gonna quickly look it up. It's because it's a pretty interesting thing. I'm gonna put music in the background as well. Orwell, as far as I know, it's pretty. It's like a. I'm not even sure how to describe it. It's a management game. I think the best way to describe it would be. Just don't speak in. Oh, please don't speak in fancy terms. So, what are the genres? Political simulation, dystopian, story-rich game. It is also partly interactive fiction. Basically, it's a simulation of Big Brother. You are a Big Brother, a person who is observing people's communications, stuff on the internet, private files, and I am the information that I then take and bring to the even bigger authorities, I'm assuming, like my supervisors, who then decide what to do with it. That information might then start a whole snowball rolling. So it's a very interesting game. And actually I'm pretty eager to start that. I also hope it's voiced, because I'd like to rest my voice just a little bit. But other than that, folks, thanks very much for watching. Apoc, Slasher, Multiple Trick Pony, thanks for the follows. Thanks for watching, thanks for staying, thanks for giving tips as well. It is helpful. For most part, I'm doing blind playthroughs, but this is a let's play, pretty much, of City Skylines and as such, especially when I'm struggling. Tips are very much welcome. Until then, until the Monday, when I'll see you next. I've been Jar of Jam. You have been awesome. Play more video games. Be absolutely wonderful to each other. And hey, just have a good weekend. Toodles.